Have you heard that 99% of deaths occur after the age of 75? Boiled down to just a few key reasons. Numerous individuals believe that dying at reaching an advanced age is just a part of life. Yet, the reality is that the majority of deaths arise from risks that can be prevented. Overlooked until it becomes a major issue is when the majority of individuals come to understand what's going on with their health have already declined and their choices become restricted. Yet if you comprehend, you can now take steps to address these dangers, ensure your well-being, and enhance your longevity in methods you might not have considered in this. In this clip, we're set to reveal the 5 top reasons for mortality in individuals over 75, those accountable for almost everything. Deaths in this demographic, some of these may appear clear-cut, while others you might find it surprising, but one thing is, understanding them is the initial move in the direction of stopping them. These are not merely numbers that reflect actual experiences, authentic families, and genuine decisions that might signify the distinction between facing challenges with health issues or embracing a vibrant and meaningful journey. Keep watching. Stick around for the entire duration, as these 5 reasons are not unavoidable. In fact, by creating minor yet impactful adjustments, numerous individuals have notably minimized their risks, remained self-sufficient for a longer period, and included years, and in some cases, even decades to their lives. The choices you make today might assess the strength of active and you stay self-sufficient over the years. All right, let's dive right in. First up, number 1. Cardiovascular issues continue to be a significant concern. Primary reason for fatalities among individuals above 75, and still, many remain unaware of the extent, the actual influence they possess over it. The heart is a muscle, and just like any other muscle, it remains resilient with proper attention, or diminishes from years of disregard. The issue is that you don't consistently experience the cautionary indicators until the harm is. Many people already assume that taking a step back, feeling fatigued, or experiencing getting winded quickly is simply a part of getting older, but in truth, these might indicate that your heart isn't as powerful as it was once, and that's something valuable. Focusing on one of the most significant factors contributing to heart disease are significant. Monitoring blood pressure consistently reveals an significant pressure on your arteries, compelling your heart to exert more effort than necessary. The challenging aspect is that you don't notice it. There's no discomfort, no clear signs. There's no indication for you to make a move until a heart attack or stroke compels the problem. That's why a lot of individuals over 75 unexpectedly end up in the hospital, curious about their journey to that point when they felt great just days ahead of another big event. The issue stems from an inadequate diet over many years. Processed foods with excessive salt, harmful fats gradually impact your health, blocking blood vessels and decreasing. Here's something most people might not know about circulation. Individuals often overlook that this isn't merely. It's not just about steering clear of unhealthy options. It's also about consuming the appropriate options your heart requires. Energy to keep going, and if your meals are missing essential nutrients for heart health, the destruction occurs at a pace quicker than you consider, and then there's an absence of. The heart is designed for action, not for stillness. Remain inactive throughout the day when you cease to be on the go. Reduced blood flow can hinder your muscles, weaken, and your heart doesn't receive the. Staying active is essential for maintaining strength. You don't need to run marathons, but keeping active is important. Engaged in whatever method suits you best. No matter if it's walking, stretching, or even easy chair workouts, maintain your heart, optimizing effectively and minimizes the risk of heart disease significantly. The most common error individuals commit is making assumptions that heart disease is simply destiny. They listen to stories about family members who experienced heart issues, assaults, or they think it's merely what. As time goes by, the reality remains minimal. Steady decisions accumulate the nourishment you. Nourish your body as you navigate through life's challenges. Overseeing everything contributes to weather. Your heart remains resilient or starts to. You'll miss out if you remember just one thing from. This could be your moment. Embrace your strength. More about your heart health than you realize. The decisions you take today can shape how resilient your heart remains for the future is bright, and now is the perfect moment to begin. Currently safeguarding it. Number 2, falls. And injuries are among the most perilous and underestimated dangers. Beyond 75 isn't a illness occurs. It's a seasonal change that takes place in an immediate one mistake, 1 second of dizziness on a slick surface, and out of nowhere, everything shifts in a broken way. Hip, a head injury, or even a small bruise can rapidly escalate into a critical and potentially fatal situation, in the genuine threat that many individuals overlook how exposed they are until it's too. Here's something surprising. Falls are one of the leading reasons for injury-associated mortality rates among older adults. They represent countless trips to the emergency room each year, and for many, one fall results in a downturn from which they never completely bounce back. Recovering from a hip fracture can take several months. Loss of autonomy and heightened the potential for infections and complications. However, even though this is quite prevalent, the majority of individuals don't underestimate the importance of fall prevention until they or someone dear to them. One experiences the issue directly. As we grow older, our balance and muscle coordination can change. Slowly improve strength and reaction time. Reduce, yet due to this occurrence, so gradually, we may overlook things that you might enjoy: moving around your space effortlessly, your everyday habits, and then suddenly one day you strive for something and find yourself off kilter. And the force of gravity effortlessly influences the body, isn't bouncing back as quickly as it used to. And what once was a small misstep can now lead to catastrophic injuries. And here's something that levels the playing field. The greatest anxiety about falling results in even greater concerns. Many seniors experience falls. One near miss, begin to steer clear of action. They all just quit going for walks. They steer clear of stairs. They restrict their actions due to apprehension. But the less you engage, the more your muscles develop, and the more fragile you are, the more likely you are to develop muscles. To fall, it's a relentless loop, and it can swiftly take away your freedom. Yet, here's the bright side. Falls are not unavoidable, and indeed, there are straightforward yet effective strategies to lower your risk, significantly enhancing your leg strength and essential enhancing stability in creating minor improvements in your living space, such as enhanced durable rugs that prevent slipping and provide excellent lighting. Handrails can make a significant impact, balancing activity and autonomy, or dealing with a transformative injury. Another neglected aspect of medication side effects, the impact of various medications, dizziness, drowsiness, or alterations in blood, factors that increase the likelihood of falls. Have you ever jumped up too fast and experienced the sensation of lightheadedness? That's your body's response, giving you a heads up that something requires attention. Discussing with your healthcare provider regarding ensuring your medications are appropriate and not causing issues. Striving to overcome challenges while staying aware of how they influence your equilibrium can be beneficial. Your life collapsing isn't solely about stumbling upon something, it's regarding maintaining resilience and consistency, being mindful of the small details that can create a significant impact, because following one single fall can alter everything, and making sure to be cautious today could signify years of ongoing movement, freedom, and a significantly enhanced standard of existence. If you're still tuned in, creating engaging content and uncovering valuable insights, your input is important. So please share your thoughts by commenting number 2 below to show me you're present. And if If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend doing so. Hit that subscribe button and activate the notifications so you make sure to catch all the latest uploads. Your support makes a difference. Let's keep producing great material too. Let's dive in and get you motivated. Forward number 3, respiratory. Breathing issues are something we often overlook. Often overlooked until it presents challenges. As we grow older, our lungs don't function as effectively as they previously did, and even small breathing problems can escalate. Serious, quickly what begins as a straightforward coughing or experiencing shortness of breath may result in long-lasting health issues, infections, and more. Hospitalization, and after 75, respiratory illnesses emerge as one of the primary reasons for mortality, not due to they're inescapable, yet due to the fact that they're frequently overlooked until the moment has passed. One of the most significant risks is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, which features emphysema and chronic bronchitis. Over time, the airways become irritated, creating an increasingly difficult situation to catch my breath. Numerous older adults tend to overlook signs such as persistent coughing, wheezing, or sensations, gasping for air, thinking it's merely a common aspect of process. Yet in truth, here's some indicators that your lungs looking for assistance, and then there's pneumonia involved. Could appear to be just another infection. However, pneumonia poses a significant risk for older adults. What begins as more perilous, a chill or slight chest congestion, can rapidly escalate into a perilous situation due to the body's capacity to defend against. As people age, their ability to fight off infections diminishes significantly. Admissions to medical facilities for individuals over 75 are attributed to pneumonia, and in numerous instances, an infection results in a swift deterioration of wellness that some may never completely regain. From another significant concern, subpar air quality. Throughout the years, being around dust, contaminants, and passive smoke have an impact on respiratory health, even within the household. Elements such as mold, pet dander, and indoor pollutants can exacerbate respiratory issues without you even noticing it. And if you already have conditions such as asthma or COPD, can be worsened by these irritants, intensifying symptoms. Less effective when implementing minor tweaks like enhancing the quality of air inside your space with air cleaners, or steering clear of smoke. Visibility can greatly safeguard your lungs. Are among the most straightforward yet fascinating, powerful methods to maintain lung health is to keep moving, but a lot of folks don't understand that the lungs, similar to any other, every part of the body requires exercise to operate effectively. When you ensure your lungs are fully expanded to maintain their health and removing mucus accumulation. But when you remain seated for extended durations, your lungs aren't putting in the effort to enhance your experience, susceptible to infections and impair lung function. Function evolves over time, even with light activities. Activities like walking or stretching can make your lungs stronger for a longer time. Essential element in obtaining the correct. Many seniors underestimate vaccinations. The significance of vaccinations for pneumonia, flu, and various respiratory ailments. However, these straightforward measures can significantly lower the chances of serious infections. It's more than just steering clear an unpleasant cold. It's all about prevention. Challenges that might lead you to the medical facility or even minor setback, like keeping informed about vaccinations, can signify the distinction between a minor ailment and a significant health challenge. It shouldn't be a challenge, yet for many it is. Individuals above the age of 75, it does not because it must, yet they fail to take action promptly. Your lungs are involved. You dedicate every moment of your life to ensure your well-being while looking after them, empowering them, and safeguarding them from infection is among the most impactful actions you can take to enhance both your well-being and autonomy. A four-stroke occurs unexpectedly, in a flash and without any notice existence. Can transform for all time. It's among the top reasons for mortality after the age of 75. Numerous individuals are unaware of the extent of early indicators and potential hazards are. The issue lies within their reach. A stroke doesn't always provide a second chance. Opportunity arises, but once it occurs, the impact is frequently lasting. But here's what the majority. Many individuals are unaware of as much as 80% of strokes can be avoided, which indicates the decisions. The choices you make today might shape what comes next. You maintain your autonomy or face the consequences of a stroke happens when a life-changing event occurs. The circulation to the brain is abruptly when a blood vessel bursts or becomes blocked. This occurs as brain cells start to perish. In just a few moments, the more extended the mind becomes. Lacking oxygen, the more significant Some strokes cause minor damage. Just a brief moment of uncertainty or minor vulnerability, while others abandon individuals. Unable to move or communicate at all. Reliant on others and in excessive numbers. Instances where a stroke can be deadly is one of the major risk factors is elevated blood pressure. Pressure builds up over time, creating an overwhelming force. The arteries become weakened, causing them to have a higher chance of rupturing or getting blocked, and similarly to heart disease, elevated. High blood pressure frequently goes unnoticed, as it often presents no symptoms. That's the reason countless individuals stroll around, totally oblivious to the potential dangers, until an unexpected stroke happens again. Primary factor for inconsistent heartbeats, such as atrial fibrillation, affects many older adults. Go through this without being aware of it, and when the heart has an irregular rhythm, blood can gather and shape clots if one of those. When clots move to the brain, they can lead to, in a flash, the positive update arrives. A straightforward health examination can reveal these. Addressing problems promptly and intervention can reduce your risk significantly, and then there's nutrition and habits, consuming excessive amounts. Foods that are overly processed and contain high levels of salt. Unhealthy fats raise the chances of strokes with minimal activity, enables the thickening of blood, and promotes circulation. To slow down is the most effective method to lower your risk, is by maintaining an active lifestyle and eating well. Foods packed with nutrients and keeping up. Maintaining optimal blood pressure through minor adjustments, such as incorporating leafy greens while reducing. Increasing your sodium intake and staying hydrated can lead to a significant impact. One aspect that frequently is often dismissed as minor strokes or TIAs. Temporary. Soundtrack. A vision or confusion, even if it fades away, don't overlook it. Pursue it. Prompt medical care right away could signify the distinction between stopping the impact of a stroke is truly heartbreaking. The most important thing to consider is the consequences. Keep in mind that you hold the ability to lessen. Assessing your risk of stroke by monitoring your blood, consistently managing a heartbeat, maintaining a nutritious lifestyle, and keeping fit. Identifying the initial indicators can assist you in maintaining your independence and steering clear of the profound impact of a stroke. The sooner you take action, the greater your possibilities for safeguarding yourself. If you're still enjoying this content and discovering, your thoughts on these insights would be greatly appreciated. So please share your comments. Please indicate your response by referring to number 4 below. Hey there, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I highly suggest you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you won't miss any of the latest uploads. Your support enables us to keep producing quality content, material designed to educate and motivate you at this moment. Let's progress to the 5th point regarding cognition. Decrease and associated issues. One of the most gut-wrenching truths of the process of getting older involves a gradual decline in memory function. logical thinking, and self-reliance in thought. Decline is not an overnight process. Gradually introduces subtle adjustments that might seem trivial at first, but as time goes by, those brief moments evolve, transforming it into a more serious endeavor. To handle everyday responsibilities, identify known elements, encounter challenges, or take thoughtful action starts to fade. And for numerous individuals, it's more than just it turns into a hassle. Serious dementia and Alzheimer's disease doesn't just affect the mindset, they place the whole being at. As cognitive function declines, risk increases. Thus, the capacity to manage one's take charge of your well-being with straightforward actions like keeping track of medication schedules while enjoying meals, nutritious dishes, or identifying signs of a condition become progressively challenging for numerous elderly individuals experiencing dementia. Neglecting to stay hydrated can result in perilous lack of hydration others might consume as well, insufficient or excessive, leading to dietary shortcomings or increase in weight that raises the likelihood of additional severe factors. Yet one of the most significant risks mishaps neglecting to switch off the stove while leaving the door open at venturing out at night can be risky. These are all potential risks that turn into a serious issue as mental deterioration advances, and for numerous older adults this results in a heartbreaking situation of losing their freedom. They might not be capable to live independently and securely without adequate take care as their health deteriorates more rapidly. The most terrifying aspect that a lot of individuals overlook, understand they're going through mental fall back until it has progressed. Initial indicators like not recalling names, having difficulty keeping up with discussions, or losing track of essential belongings is frequently dismissed as simply aging. Yet the truth is, these subtle indicators are the way your mind communicates with you that something is evolving. The quicker you seize the opportunity to enhance your possibilities of reducing the advancement and sustaining a keen and vibrant mind for years ahead. An excellent method to safeguard your keeping the mind engaged, similar to the strength your mind requires. Staying strong through reading and learning, acquiring fresh abilities through solving puzzles, or simply enjoying engaging discussions stimulate your mind, captivated, and minimizes the chance of cognitive decline. And check this out. Numerous individuals tend to disregard the importance of physical exercise is equally crucial for cognitive well-being, as engaging in mental activities boosts blood flow, circulation to the brain that aids in safeguarding memory and cognitive performance. Another essential element, social engagement. Seclusion and isolation accelerates cognitive deterioration. Intensely experiencing routine discussions, gathering with friends, and maintaining connection with a community can truly assist in maintaining your mental acuity. The greater the challenge for your mind, through fresh adventures and significant engagements, the stronger it plays a significant role. And naturally, nutrition is crucial. The impact of your diet on brain function, nutritional benefits of omega-3s and antioxidants, and nutrients present in items such as greens, greenery, berries, and nuts offer protective benefits, in opposition to cognitive decline. On the other, excessive consumption of processed foods and sugar, harmful fats play a role in the rise of inflammation within the brain. The importance of maintaining a healthy brain to reduce the risk of dementia begins with a fit physique, and the decisions what you do today can influence your thinking abilities and operate in the coming years while facing challenges. Cognitive function isn't a certainty. Embracing the journey of growing older by making thoughtful choices, staying engaged both mentally and physically, maintaining social connections, and creating intelligent food selections, you can greatly lower your chances of. The brain functions similarly to any other component of. The more you nurture your body, the more resilient it remains, concluding thoughts As we conclude this video, let's take a moment to consider all the topics we've discussed: cardiovascular problems, accidents, breathing difficulties, stroke, and cognitive decline. These 5 factors are accountable for almost everything passing after the age of 75. But here's what you need to know. It's crucial to keep in mind that they are not. It's unavoidable that many individuals fail to recognize the extent of their influence over their personal well-being, and by the time they realize it, the reality is often overlooked and diminutive. Making steady decisions from this moment on can add years of power, focus, and freedom in your life that no one desires. To contemplate aging while overlooking these risks don't just disappear. The positive aspect is that understanding provides. You harness the ability to recognize the indicators and proceed, taking proactive measures and enhancing your well-being. Having a priority means that it's not mandatory for you to constantly worry about the future. Instead of concentrating on the boundaries you can explore, embracing vitality, resilience, and savoring every moment. The most complete version. Now consider your own everyday routines. Are there aspects where there might be some minor enhancements that could be made? Embracing nutritious choices, increasing activity, and progressing consistent evaluations, or maintaining social connections, and engaged and alert. Regardless of what it may be, keep this in mind. You must transform everything simultaneously. Even a tiny leap forward can guide you toward improvement, wellness, and an extended, more fulfilling life. At this point in your journey, your health and happiness are your most valuable resource. The more you safeguard it, the more you can cherish moments with those dear to you. Stay true to yourself and embrace your freedom, free from the anxiety of avoidable health issues. Challenges encountered daily. Present chance to prioritize your well-being and the decisions you make. The choices you make today can shape your strength and resilient you stay in the coming year. We appreciate you being here with us today. It means a lot. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below. What's one interesting thing you discovered today? Share it with us, and how you intend to incorporate it into your daily routine. We value your opinions greatly, so feel free to share your thoughts while reading. Your feedback truly inspires us. And support if you like this. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share to show your support. Let's keep producing great material too. Thank you for your support and encouragement. Tuning in, and we can't wait to catch you next time. See you in the next upload.